Hello. Hey. Hi, everybody. Guys, sorry about this. Modern technology will be the death of us. Um, wait, no. Here we go. Okay, so this week I welcome recording artist, actress, and entrepreneur Nadine Royale, who's joining us to celebrate the release of her new Christmas music and share her incredible journey from her multicultural roots and Berklee trained artistry to her inspirational hit War Cry and the rise of her affirmation apparel brand Ascendi. Nadine brings passion, purpose, and creativity to everything that she touches. Get ready for a conversation filled with empowerment, artistry, and holiday joy. I want you to please help me welcome the lovely Nadine Royale.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be back. I was like jamming to the intro music, like.
Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate you so much. I mean, so much stuff going on. I saw your website, fabulous, by the way. What inspired you to release Christmas music for this season?
So I'm a Christmas girl. I love, the snow and drinking hot chocolate and being cozy. I like all of that cheesy stuff and Hallmark movies and all of that. So I was just inspired. I wrote the song, not this, obviously it was last year, but I wrote it while I was just like, I wasn't feeling really too good. I was like, I'm kind of sad. Like I was going through a breakup or whatever. And I was like waiting on Santa to come to bring me new love. So that's what the song was about, is like holding out hope. And it's just really fun, like just something to bop to and make Christmas cookies,
Yeah, it looks fun. How does your multicultural background influence your sound? Because I know you're, let me see if I got it right, German and Egyptian.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
How does it influence? Well, it really, like, it's so different. All of the different cultures I kind of grew up with. So I listened to Hayret, which is like Egyptian music, but I also listened to classical music, a lot of Beethoven and stuff like that. And then when I went to America, I studied at Berklee and I studied a lot of soul and jazz and different things. So I like to mix up all of the sounds and then they just kind of come out.
Yeah, Berkeley's a very good school, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
my daughter went there.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she almost went there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
glad she went to SUNY instead. I'm glad. But Berkeley is one of the best for music, so
Yes.
you were in good hands.
Yes.
Can you share your favorite holiday memory that shaped your new Christmas song?
Yes. One of my favorite holiday memories. Well, does it have to shape the song or does it kind of be just a good memory? Okay.
Yeah.
Anything? Okay. My favorite holiday memory would be with my Oma in Germany. When I used to live in Germany, and we would just make Lebkuchen, which is like gingerbreads, and then we would decorate the tree. And back in the day, I don't know how, but she had like the actual candles on the Christmas tree, and I'm like, right, like it was like they were actual candles and not like the string lights. And I was like, how is this not a fire hazard? But I loved it. Everything was super cozy, and then we just listened to like Christmas carols and we'd sing and bake and just, frolic around.
Yeah. Now sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Ja, ich spreche Deutsch. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Oh, okay. So you speak Egyptian as well?
Shwaya, not so good. My Arabic is pretty bad.
Yeah. That's okay. I don't speak any yet. One day, my goal is to learn 13 languages.
Yeah.
It's like, you still haven't mastered English, girl. Come on.
Oh, so mean.
I'm working on it. Let's see. So when you moved to the US, how did moving to the US change your artistic journey? Like how was it? What was the most impactful part of that?
Honestly, it was 90s pop culture. Like just the Britneys, the NSYNCs, the Max Martin songwriting teams that were behind all of that. Like I love, and I know Max Martin is from Sweden, I think, but he's doing so much work like with Britney, and he's just, one of the top songwriters. I love him. But I was studying all of that, right? And I was like, oh my God, I love this. So I just fell in love with pop, and that's kind of how a lot of my earlier music was inspired. Like I'm a pop girl at heart, but I'm starting to like branch out into new territories.
Okay, all right. At Berklee College, what was the most impactful like lesson that you learned in your music?
I learned that when you choose certain, this is a musical like lesson, I think. When you
Mhm.
choose certain riffs and runs, you have to make them mean something, because a
Mhm.
lot of singers will oversing or do like a lot of runs, all the high notes, all the loud notes to impress. But my professors were like, okay, but why are you doing this wrong? How is this impactful? Like, choose something that makes sense for the moment of the music versus just showing off and trying to impress everybody, because everybody was very like competitive and trying to show each other they can sing, and I was just like, oh. I felt very overwhelmed because I just like to sing and write my songs, and I wasn't really with that competitiveness, but
Right.
I love that my professors, like, they really believed in me and just saw me being different and embraced me and were like, well, if you choose to do a run, make it tasteful, make the music say something. So
Right.
that was
Right.
my lesson.
Right. Yeah. No, running really should be only used when you're trying to get a feeling. For,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not for just to keep them feeling like that all day.
Right.
You know, imagine someone said some. I know a lot of singers that do too many runs. I'm like, no, that's
Mm.
way too many. Like it's a moment.
And I love, and you right, and I love a singer that can run up and down, but
Yeah.
as long as it's done on purpose and not
Yes.
just like, look
Like,
what I can do. You know what I
like,
mean?
I'll give you a good example. And I don't know if you're familiar with her, Lisa Fisher. See that
Oh,
lady?
yeah.
Woo, she used to back up for Luther, I believe.
Ooh,
But how can I ease the pain?
yes.
How can I ease the pain? That's the standard of like, okay, if you're gonna do a run, this is how you do a run. Like,
Yes.
yeah, not
Yes.
just because it's in the song. Like I see a lot of R&B songs doing them. I'm like, okay, well, how many more do we need of these? But it's good. Berklee, when you when you're a musician, a singer, artist, and you go to school for that, it really does help because then you get a wider, eclectic view of everything rather than just let me just write and just whatever I do, that's it, and
Mhm.
not take into consideration the past, the history, of everything from tonations to
Yeah.
instruments. So
Yeah,
that's awesome.
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. We really had to study everything. So, do harmony, ear training, like
Mhm.
music theory. So it wasn't just, okay, go sing. You had to learn everything production wise. Like that's how I learned most of my production skills was there as well. So it was
Um,
definitely boot camp. I was definitely like a small fish in a huge ocean, but
mhm.
because everybody else was so extremely talented, I
Mm,
got better. Most of my classmates were like on tour already, and I just got out of high school. Like I didn't have any of those connections, and they were already professional musicians. So they were way ahead of me, but
mhm.
because of that, I had to really like catch up and learn,
Right,
so that was my
yourself.
ground. Hmm.
Yeah. No, that's a good thing. I always say it's better to be someone with people that are higher than you in your field. That
Yeah.
way you keep raising your bar, you
Yeah.
know.
Hmm.
Um, so your single War Cry, it's so powerful.
Thank you.
What sparked the message behind that?
Thank you. War Cry, I was going through a really like dark time, and I was very just defeated. I felt defeated in what I was going through. And I just heard the melody, like there must have been something in the water that kept me breathing just a bit longer. And I was like, okay, what is this? So I went and I wrote it down, and I was like, okay, this is kind of the anthem, the comeback anthem to anybody that felt like they can't make it, or they're not good enough, or they're counted out. Like it was kind of that comeback anthem for me. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And I did the video with like amazing models. And
That's what I was going to ask. How did you choose those diverse models featured in?
oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
amazing.
wanted to showcase diverse models, differently
Mhm,
abled.
mhm.
And so we have differently abled models, and showing them in their power, in their beauty, in their, I wanted to showcase that because I think the industry is very just like, this is beautiful. So they just showcase one thing. But I
Yep.
was like, I'm independent. I call my shots. Like I want to have differently abled. I want to have something diverse and different, and show
Yep.
that we are overcomers no matter where we come from, and we can be our full selves. So that was kind of the meaning behind that.
Well, you killed it on that because that's exactly what I got when I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, this is like a champion song."
Yay.
It's a
Thank,
great. It should have been in a movie. I can see it.
thank
Uh,
you.
yeah,
Oh, you're
it's
so
nice. It's nice. Keep at it. Somebody will realize it and say, "Hey,
sweet.
wait a minute." But what does the warrior spirit personally mean to you?
The warrior spirit to me means to never give up, no matter the circumstances or how dark it seems. I know in my life, there's been times where I did not see the end, the light of the tunnel, and it's literally just darkness. And I'm like, okay, but choosing to kind of like dig deep and having that little light of hope and just believing, having faith that no matter what, even if you can't see, you choose to believe anyway.
Yes.
And so
Exactly.
that's the warrior spirit to me.
Wow. Well, you're releasing a new Christmas music, new song. How would you describe its vibe or message? Waiting on Santa.
Super fun. Waiting on Santa is just a really fun, like upbeat, dancey, listening while you're getting ready, wrapping your presents. The song was created to spark hope and just cheer during the holiday season. And it's kind of silly because it's like it's like waiting on Santa to come to bring me someone new, right? Because like I mentioned earlier, it was about finding love and just being open to new things and new happy things after going through something sad. So like the first line is like, my baby left me out in the cold. So speaking about what happened, and then but sitting there and still waiting for Santa to bring you somebody new.
Yeah, right.
That was kind of the silly. It's a silly song, but
no, it looks fun. It looks a lot of fun to me. It's
you.
definitely something that I'd say anybody with a good Christmas spirit, that Christmas spirit, although I use holidays to go and feed the homeless, that's my excuse for every holiday. But it puts you in that cheery, jolly mood. So I loved it. What role do healing and empowerment play in your music overall?
I think that's the reason why I do it. I think that's the whole purpose of why I'm an artist. Music has been very healing to me, and being able to express myself and my emotions when I didn't have words to do so. So I write all my music and I create all my videos and my art and even my brand, Ascendi. I do everything with the intention of creating something that gives people hope and gives people just empowerment, inspiration, or joy, like the Christmas song is supposed to be fun. So my intention always is, what am I bringing to the audience? Why am I making this? And it's always about just spreading the love.
Love, that's it.
Yeah.
Tell us about the creation of Nadine Royale Studios.
So Nadine Royale Studios was built 2023, I think now. I think it's
okay.
Like that's when I officially launched, but I had been just under other companies before, and then when I realized like this is going to be a different road for me, it seems like I'm going to be better independent. I was like, well, then let's start my own production company, let's start my own LLC. So that's what I did, and I opened it up and I was like, okay, let's launch, let's let the bird fly, let's let the baby bird like fly. So
amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did the pandemic have anything to do with that? After pandemic, you know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of people realize, like, wait a minute, things have shifted and changed. The only way I'm going to really eat the way I want to is if I make my own table. So
yeah, and that's the way I think to do it. And honestly, I've seen a lot of creatives pivot like this, where it's like, we're just going to create our own projects, our own films. Like I've done some acting as well, and I realized, like,
I'm going to get into that. Yep.
Yeah, and I realized, I want to create my own projects and I want to tell the stories I want to tell. And so that's the heart of Nadine Royale Studios. Like any artist that I work with or anybody that I hire, I want them to have a good experience. I want them to, have just be able to create freely without all of the other things, if that makes sense.
Good for you. Well done. Well done. How did your entrepreneurial, I can never say the word, side lead to your launching Ascendi? Tell us about Ascendi.
Okay, so I was
say it right, first of all.
Did you just say that again?
I say it correctly.
Yeah, you said it perfect.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ascendi, that name came to me because I was praying about, okay, what should I call this? And Ascendi came to ascend. So like that was the meaning of it, like to rise up from the sleep, kind of how the little girl was asleep and then Jesus was like, rise up, right? So that was the correlation between it for me. And I wanted to create a line that had empowerment and affirmations within the clothes. So Ascendi has inside the tags like affirmations, or sometimes also outside for the active wear. It just depends on what which line, but my whole goal with that was to have some apparel, have some lifestyle, some fitness clothes that people can wear and feel good in. And then I have a Ascendi sounds list, which is like a playlist.
Yes, I've heard some. I love that.
Thank
My
you.
chakra healing, but another way.
Yeah, so that you can train to it. So if you're in the gym and you want to put in the playlist that you have affirmations and beats to meditate to. I was just very intentional about what music to choose so that it can be the soundtrack to power your day. So whether you need focus music or you need training music or you need meditation music, like, I just put it all there on my.
And you made all those sounds.
Yeah, we produced those as well.
Wow, that's amazing. Because there's one I was like, oh, this is the one I'm going to be having for nighttime. I need this one. I loved it. I didn't get to all of them, but I got to quite a few, and I was like, wow.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you,
So this is nice. I love your website, by the way, but we'll talk more about that in a minute. What makes Ascendi affirmation apparel different from other brands?
I think what makes it different is just the meaning behind it. You could just take an activewear brand and slap a logo on it and be like, well, now this is the new activewear line, everybody buy it. But for me, it was more, I want to say something. I want people to go to the gym feeling good. I want them to feel empowered. I want them to have a playlist. Like, it's an experience versus just let me slap my logo on something. So that's what I think sets Ascendi apart. And there's also an advent calendar that we have for, actually starts tomorrow, where every day is like a different calendar day that you can open. So December 1st, and I don't want to reveal what December 1st is, but there's different goodies inside and inspirational stories and ways to connect and share your workouts or share your stories. So I just want to build a community of just warriors. So that's why I built Ascendi.
Wow. That's great. I love the name Ascendi. If it had a theme song, what would it sound like?
Oh, wow. I have never thought of Tanya, a theme song.
Yeah.
You know what? The first thing that pops in my head is just Bob Marley. Would you be loved if you loved? Like that.
I love it. Yes.
That's the song that popped in my head.
That's it. That's all I need. That is love. Yes. That's a good one. That's a very good one. That was just something Ascendi. I love the name. And so with that. What can you share about your up and coming album, The Alchemist?
Ooh, okay. The Alchemist. So The Alchemist has been really interesting for me because, like I said, I come from a really pop background, but this time I decided I don't want to stick to the rules anymore. I just want to create. Yeah, I just don't want to be formulaic or so this is going to be a little different. There's some different things that I'm like, okay, like this is very not new for me.
Right.
Privately, because I've done it before, like in my when I write, but as far as like being public with it, it's a different look, it's a different sound, and it's more about just vocalization, I would say, and also like just like feeling that root chakra and feeling the primal, like just in your body, the somatic. So it's a very interesting project, but I'm excited once it's finished so I can share it.
That sounds exciting. I know you're also developing a TV dramedy. What inspired Love and Lithium?
Ooh, okay. So Love and Lithium, I'm still, the way things, especially the industry, are going, but we're still waiting for like the final green light on that because I do need to figure. To figure out the different avenues we're going to release that. But Love and Lithium, the dramedy, is about a mental health institution and. It's my baby. We worked on that so hard, and it's about two people. They end up falling in love, and there's a little bit of that going on, but then there's also like a murder mystery going on, and there's also like just showing how patients deal with mental health issues and kind of raising awareness, but it's packaged up in like an interesting dramedy.
It's like a mashup of what's it called? Oh my God, what's the name of the movie? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
That inspired for sure.
But it meets what's the other one that's calmer? But there's another not the Office, but the one with the psychologist. Everyone goes to the psychologist. What is the name of it? I forgot the name of it. A mix of that, like so. Yes. I think it'll do great because right now we are in a mess, and there's a lot of us going through drama, trauma, and And what better way to process than comedy or dramedy?
Yes, that's exactly it, because it's, obviously it's fiction, but the characters are very charming, so you can bond with them and you humanize them, and you're like, oh wow, like this is because sometimes I feel like mental health disorders are villainized, and
Yes.
so a lot of the characters that have some severe challenges, they're really humanized in the story, and I love that, because that's what I want to do, because we're all human at the end of the day, so
Absolutely. And you should link up with like Blackbird Project.
Oh.
Alexa, I'd get the information later, but they have real stories, real stuff that you can actually flip into whatever, to keep it going longer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank you.
That's a thing. I used to be an addiction counselor. That is a thing, and it is a thing needed right now. So it's not just like, oh, it's just some creative. No, this is something that we need, and I think it'll do high numbers.
Thank you. I received that. Thank you so much. I hope it inspires. That's my hope. Is that
that's the thing. That's I mean, to me, what is the point of doing anything if you're not motivating and inspiring?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no point. I think it's absolutely pointless if those two things don't come out, then you're wasting time. So I appreciate that you're thinking about that, and I can't wait to hear about it. Actually, and if it does green light, you got to come and give me that interview, girl.
Okay.
I got to be the first up in here. What do you call it? So how do you stay balanced, like with juggling music, acting, entrepreneurship? There's so many things. You make it look effortless, by the way.
Oh, thank you. No, that's nothing but God and my team, because I'm, I have to have routines. It's really important for me to be working out, meditating, praying. Like, I kind of have to set aside certain times of my day and be like, this is me time to be good. And then we can go and we can just keep going. But in order for me to stay balanced, I really have to stay grounded, because it can get a lot. But I'm so blessed to be able to do these things that I do, and I don't take it for granted. It's just, I know that in order to be my best self, I have to be locked in, and I can't just get emotional about everything,
Right. Absolutely. How do you hope people feel when they listen to your Christmas music this year?
I hope it feels like a warm hug.
It does. That's exactly, if I had to describe it, I'd say that.
Well, thank you.
Definitely say that. So why don't you, I can't believe the time. Are you kidding me? Like, the time is not, that was the quickest thing ever in my entire life. That's the first time I got through all those questions in such a short time. But I would like to play the video and come back. So why don't you set it up for us, and we'll play the video for you, and we'll come back. Yeah? So go ahead, set it up.
So this is Waiting on Santa, and I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, so let's see. Here we go, guys. Let's see. Ready?
Turn on the tree lights. Watch the angels play in the snow. Long for starry nights when I'll have my love keeping me warm. But for now, I'll slay my blues away. Play my favorite holiday song. Celebrate, pass the bouquet. 'Cause I know that it won't be too long. Jingle and jangle and ringing and singing, waiting on Santa to come. I'm stocking with cash, so he knows I'm stuck here. Waiting on Santa, waiting on Santa. Gonna ride in this land, bring someone better. Waiting on Santa to come. Got his eggnog and cookies, I'm ready for goodness. Waiting on Santa, waiting on Santa. I hear something prancing on the chimney stone. Could it be the reindeer? Tell them that I'm home. I feel Christmas magic flying through the air. Waiting on Santa, waiting on Santa. I hear something prancing on the chimney stone. Could it be the reindeer? Tell them that I'm home. I feel Christmas magic flying through the air. Waiting on Santa, waiting on Santa. Waiting on Santa to come. I know you're gonna say, so he knows I'm still here. I'm still waiting on Santa. Waiting on Santa.
was fabulous.
Thank
Fabulous. I love it.
you.
Love it. Wow. So so much let me take this off before I talk to you. Let's see if I can get it right. Okay, there we go. Hi, there you are. Yeah, that is so fabulous. It does give me the feeling of joy and cheer. You know, even though, like I said before, I don't really celebrate none of the holidays. I use it as a day to either excuse to see a family or go feed the homeless or something. But you got to be putting the spirit in the mood. So that song.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. What where can we actually buy that?
So right now it's on my website, nadineroyale.com.
Okay.
Because I'm there. You have all the links. You have all my links. Thank
Yes,
you.
I have them all. I meant to put them up earlier. Sorry.
If you know you're good, you're good.
Yeah.
And then also, if you want to support Ascendi, it's Ascendi .shop. I think that link is there.
Right. Yep,
We're
there
gonna
it is.
there as well. And the advent calendar is going live. So you know.
Yes, that's right. The calendar's going live too. Yeah, a lot of where are my stuff? Okay, here we go. A lot of stuff. The calendar sounds very interesting. Is it a digital calendar?
Yes.
Oh,
Digital
okay.
calendar. So
So they have to download it. They have to buy it and download it. They download it. How's that work?
it's free. So they just go on ascendi.shop and
Okay.
then I can also post a link later, but they just go on it and then every day a door opens and it's free and it just links and then you can sign up for the mailing list. That's kind of what I want to build right now. It's just everybody have a community. And you can send pictures, like if you have a Christmas picture and then we'll share it, you know, just building community.
That's it. And that's all. Community is everything. And let me see where I have what was I going to ask you? Okay, so the song is released now, and they can actually go and listen to it as we speak.
Yeah, you can listen to it on my YouTube channel, and
Okay.
it's also on Spotify still. But you know, I'm gonna pivot away from that, but it's there right now still.
All right, good. Anything else new you want to tell us about?
No, I just want to say thank you for having me. I always love coming on the show and just being with you. Like it's an honor. So thank you so much.
Oh, we want to thank you so much, Nadine, for sharing your story, your spirit, and your new Christmas release with us. Guys, be sure to check out her music, her studio, and her empowering apparel brand, Ascendi. Okay. Yeah, I really appreciate you. And hang out with me for a minute while I say goodbye to everybody. I can't believe the time went so quick. I mean, wow. You're too efficient. So until next week, guys, I want you to keep following your dreams and keep rising. Okay. Let's see. So let's see what we got here. I was trying to show your album cover. That's the one. But on the site, it looks more like wait, where's that? I had it. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay? So you guys know, okay. Just so you know what you're looking for, make sure you go out and get it, support her. And yeah, until next week, we'll see you next time and be good to each other. Be kind. All right. Hang out with me, Nadine.